So now in social media, you're not just a customer anymore, you're a friend. So here's what happened to me. I got shorted a burrito at Taco Bell. So I went on Twitter. I said, hey, they shorted me a burrito. They said, here, Brian, go here. We'll give you 2 free burritos. I said, Taco Bell, you're the best. Taco Bell said, no, Brian, you're the best. That's just phase 1, right? Customer service. Next, shared activities, right? So I said, hey, Taco Bell, what are you doing? Oh, nothing, you? Nothing. Hey, you want to go make fun of people at the mall? Yeah. So we did. We went to the mall, we got these great photos together. We had a great time. It was awesome.
So Geico is a great example, although they don't do digital marketing with this. This is TV ads. But us digital marketers, we're always running a ton of different ads, and we're tracking which ones work, and we stop running the ones that don't work, right? We'll keep the ones that do work, that get profits, right? But what are they doing? I think what they're doing is, not everybody likes the pig, not everybody likes the gecko, not everybody likes the caveman, but every time they create a new ad, they have a new chance to connect to a customer who didn't connect to one of their other creatives. So the more ideas you create, the more customers you can connect to emotionally.
So we have to tell people things that they want already, right? People want to have a sense of luxury, right? They want to feel awe, right? People like babies, right? Like, I think we should wrap babies in bacon. That's 2 awesome things at once. It's my $1 million idea. Okay. And what goes well with babies wrapped in bacon? Baby Swift. I don't know. All right, people want to feel a sense of connection. They want to feel like they belong. Right? They want to have fun. They want to put on a straw hat and carry around a woman wearing an 80s swimsuit. Right? Don't you? I do. I do it right now. I guess there's not one around. All right. So, as you can tell already, this presentation is 45% funny pictures I found online. 20% making fun of young people. 20% making fun of myself. 20% math mistakes. And 5% being respectful to old people, which means, if you total that up, 110%. I'm giving you guys 110%. So I don't want any complaints. All right. Thank you.
This is all about iterative testing. So with La Favorita, we tested 160 ads to 24 different audiences, hundreds of images, things like specials versus full price. Out of those 160 ads, probably the most important thing for you to understand is that 76 of those ads did not convert. So if you only ran 50 ads for this company, you might have completely failed. Very important, okay? You have to run a lot of tests. One of our ads got an 11,000% ROI. That's the outlier.
Okay, so how you integrate customer service now? It's on multiple channels, right? Like you've got a call center, you've got Facebook, you've got Twitter. It's all just like fragmented. So how do we bring it together? Well, I'll tell you how, and I look for a precedent out there. Is there something we can use to bring this all together? There is. It's turducken. Okay? Turducken is a chicken inside of a duck inside of a turkey. Each is separated by a delicious layer of Cajun stuffing. Okay? So what you guys are going to do, it's called Twiffubbicone. It's a Facebook inside of a Twitter inside of a phone. Each separated by a delicious layer of Cajun stuffing. Right? Problem solved. Thank you very much.
I looked at what they were doing and I said, listen guys, you sell bacon. And you're not talking about bacon. I don't even sell bacon. And as you guys know, I talk about bacon all the time. You need to talk about bacon. So we created an ad that said, click like if you love bacon. And we targeted people that love bacon. And that's the formula. I'll show you later. What happened? The cost per fan went down 66%. Because we found the passion. We found the cowbell. Right? People have a fever for bacon. And Facebook rewards you for finding people's passion. They reward you financially. So we got 3 times as many fans for the same budget. Okay, this is my dad and my sister, 3 months pregnant, me photobombing them. I want to show you my dad before I tell you this story. I was talking to my dad on the phone, and I was telling him some of my jokes, and he wasn't laughing. And I pointed that out, and I said, you know, you're not laughing. He said, well, why don't you work on those jokes, and I'll work on my laughing. I said, why don't you work on being a better father? But I said it after we hung up. Yeah. That's a really old hang-up motion, actually. I said it after we hung up. So then we're hanging out with my grandma, who's 103 years old, still lives on her own. She's pretty amazing. And we told her that story. My dad is there too, and I told her the story, and I told my grandma, I said, but people really do laugh at my jokes. And she turned to me and she said, people do stupid things. You're like, thanks, Grandma. Thanks. So it's hard to stand out with the people you grew up with, but you need to stand out, your business needs to stand out, your products need to stand out. How do you do that, right? I think Apple knows this better than anybody, right? Their two best ads ever are the 1984 ad and the PC versus Mac ad, where they've convinced us that PC users are boring automatons and Mac users are creative geniuses. Now, are Apples actually objectively better than other competitors? Okay, wait. Now, of those of you who said yes, how many of you own Apple products? Okay, that could be rationalization. One thing we do know about Apple is that their stores are amazing, right? Their packaging is amazing. And their product launches are big and high quality and impressive, right? They're amazing. They have an ad that says the first thing we ask is, how do we want our customers to feel? What do we want them to feel? Love, surprise, connection, delight, and then we design to that intention. So we get to the point where as customers, we don't even know or care if apples are better. We just want one, right? My question for you guys is, how are you making your customers feel? Thank you.